Triple H, come and step into my office right this second, brother. I don't know if I should call you Triple H. I don't know if I should call you Paul Levesque, you know what I mean? Hunter, the husband of Stephanie. I don't know what to call you, brother. Come and step into my office. Because, Ak, you are coming into this fraud watch. Absolute fraud watch. Because I personally am sick and tired of your sorry-ass bookings, of your stupid nonsense, of you coming out on every show. We're entering a new era. There's no era, fam. With you, there's no era. So my expectation was so low. But, you know what? It was not that bad. It was not that bad. You did effort up to what I was expecting you to do so. Of course, it's the last PPV before WrestleMania, so things had to be right, fam. WrestleMania is only like, 5-6 weeks away? So things had to be right. That's why I was nervous, but it was not that bad. But I will be giving you my full reaction, my full review on the Elimination Chamber, which happened last night. And you know what? Listen, I told you guys, after that Netflix show review, hey, man, as you guys can see, we're doing everything here, you know what I mean? Everything I like, I'm going to be giving you. I don't care if you like it or not. You can watch it. If you're a fan of wrestling, I don't expect most of people to be a fan. But if you are a fan, then this is my full reaction to what happened last night. Before we get to it, make sure you all like the video right now. Subscribe to the channel. Hype. And of course, comment if you are WrestleMania fans. If you're wrestling fans, comment your own thoughts of what happened. Whether you liked some things, you didn't like some things, but most important, the bookings. Was it the right bookings? It first started off with this fight. So, of course, there was full fights on it, yeah? Let's start with the first one. The first one was between Kiana, Oscar, Raquel, Alexis, Rhea, and Tiffy. And I can't lie, out of all of them, I think this was the best match in terms of what we saw in ring. My expectation was already high on this because you've got some big hitters in there. You know what I mean? You've got Alexa, you've got Rhea, you've got Tiffy, Oscar, of course, Raquel, and Kiana. The thing is, Kiana got no pop. No pop at all. No pop. They were like, who is this lady? But firstly, I didn't like, by the way, because it's also to the men's. I didn't like where it took 5 minutes, 6 minutes for one person to get into the cage, fam. Especially the first 4 people where they have to get to the cage, whereas the last 2 people, they of course fight. 4 people, fam. 7 minutes, 8 minutes for you to get to your cage? Why does each one have to chat to another person before they get to their cage? So whilst they walk and say something as an act, you're wasting time. But then I realized, as I listen, what Triple H is doing, he's trying to waste time because, of course, this is a 3-hour thing, so he's trying to, and there's only 4 matches on the card, so he's trying to literally like minimize every minute of this card, fam. But in itself, it was not bad. There was a couple of nice moments. I like the fact that Kiana got some good minutes, some good actions in there. Raquel, to be fair, Raquel is the one that I wanted to win. I hear it, by the way. Raquel was seen as this powerhouse. She, of course, the best moment, the best sequence of the whole card of the whole match was where she pinned both Oscar and Kiana, which left then the three last women. It was it was Raquel, it was Rhea, and it was Tiffy. I was dreading. So out of all 3 of them, if I had to rank who I wanted to win, because the winner faces Jade, I was dreading having Tiffy versus Jade Cargill again, fam. Like, brother, the gimmick is done. The gimmick, ma'a salama, I'm tired of it. So when Raquel lost, I'm like, oh my goodness. But I wanted personally for Raquel to win because I feel like at the moment she's one of the best, I wouldn't say newcomers, but out of the ex-champions, I think she's my favorite. Just in terms, I think her mic thing, her mic work is not that bad, but her in-ring is perfect. I get the idea why you would want Rhea to win it. Of course, that's no storyline. The thing is, the only downside about it, that's no storyline between Rhea and Jade. But then again, you've got 6 weeks to build it up. But I get why Rhea would win it, because if you look at WrestleMania card, Raquel versus Jade is not as big as Rhea versus Jade. You know what I mean? Rhea's the biggest woman superstar. So I get the idea why you would do it. Do I agree with it? Listen, I don't care about business. I don't care about the money standpoint or the viewer standpoint, hey, that's for other people, fam. That's for Triple H, fam. Of course, he cares about it. That's why Rhea won it. But for me personally, I wanted Raquel to win it. I wanted Raquel, Jade, two of the most dominant powerhouses currently in WWE going at each other. That's what I wanted. But hey, listen, other than that, I will give it from a 10. I would give it a nice little cute, a little cheeky. I'll give it a 7. I'll give it an 8. 8. I'll give it an 8. Then we had Becky versus AJ. I'm going to be so real. So real. So real. I had zero expectations for this. Zero. My expectation was already in the mud. Like, building up to this, damn, I couldn't even drink water as well, fam. Building to this, it was so bad. Like, the promo stuff, fries. Well, a lot of fries in the bag right now. So that's why I was, because this was going to be AJ's first official. Of course, she did a tag team with CM Punk and Seth and Becky, and I think she did another one, if I'm not mistaken, a freeway. I might be wrong. Anyway, this is the first single, so I was like, shit, this is going to be boring. This is going to be dead. I'm going to see a lot of mistakes, but I can't lie. It was actually not that bad, fam. Considering the fact that this was AJ's first single fight in like over a decade, she did well. I felt like Becky, the thing is with Becky, she can make anyone look good. Bro, you can put anyone at this point, anyone with Becky, and she will have a good fight with you. So, but it wasn't like a carry job thing, but it felt like, of course, with Becky, that's no reason for it to be bad in terms of in-ring, because even though the expectation was bad, AJ did pretty well. I think she dealt with it well. There was a couple nice little sequences, you know what I mean? I thought she would lose it when Becky did her move onto the chair, and then the referee came out. No, by the way, the whole referee nonsense. Fries, man. I get it. The referees got history with Becky, and they don't like each other. It was so expected, by the way. Like, it was so expected. The moment I saw the referee, the moment I saw they were chatting before she took the thing, it was so expected that she'll fall down, she'll get hit, and AJ, of course, tapped out. The referee didn't see it. It was so expected. It was a surprise to me that AJ kicked out from Becky's move when the referee was still active. But the ending, I'm kind of trying to question it, because now AJ has pinned Becky 3 times, I believe now. She did it the first time with CM, with Punk and Seth, and it was another time. I forgot where, fam. It was another time. I just forgot where. And now this is the 3rd time. I kind of get it, because you would want a new champion, especially now where you've got AJ working full-time to WrestleMania, so I hear it. But at the same time, I'm trying to understand if you're going to run it again, fam. Like, if you're going to do the third story, and then Becky wins it for the first time. If they're trying to run this again for the next month, for the next 6 weeks, I don't know, man. Like, the promo thing needs to be way better, fam. Because what I heard the last couple times, it was cringy, bro. Cringy, bro. So if they're trying to run this again for the 3rd time, then at least make it better. The thing is, I don't expect them to do anything. Maybe a stipulation. Maybe if I win, this happens. Maybe that would spice it up. But if they're trying to run it with no stipulation or not, and just them two by itself, and you know what I mean? Then it was, bro, CM Punk, Finn Balor. Let's be real, yeah. No one expected Finn to win, fam. No one expected Finn to win. I think everyone knew and expected CM Punk to win, because, bro, you're not gonna have one of the best promos of the last couple of years between Punk and Roman, and for you to take Punk out and put Finn, fam. It was never gonna happen. Never in many, especially if you bear in mind, Punk came into, of course, it's his home crowd. I hear it. Man was moving like he was 96, fam. Michael Jordan, fam. The whole intro, by the way, cold intro. cold intro. But the match itself, when you know, like, when something is so predictable, like so predictable, it doesn't get you excited. I wasn't excited for this match. Well, I'll be real. Maybe I'm the only one. There was a couple, of course, both of them are very good in-ring workers. especially Finn and especially Punk. Like in ring, they're very good. Initially, it was a nice little technical thing between them. Towards the end, it became outside, nice little spear. Like what happens afterwards, it was calm, but there was no excitement. Hence the reason why I wasn't. I'm not gonna rate this match very highly because the end result was so expected that no one else predicted anything else. Now, what I'm excited for is what happens next, because of course between Punk and Roman now finally, which if you guys didn't know, like my favorite wrestler at the moment, and even one of my goats is Roman. And CM, to be fair, and CM Punk. But Roman at the moment, I love Roman. So the fact that now he's going to be working full time for the next before WrestleMania, I think he's scheduled to appear on like 5-6 shows, and one of them being on Monday coming up, which I'm looking forward to. Finally, Roman is back. You know what I mean? Now I'm looking forward because, bro, their promo already. The last one before Punk, before CM, before Roman went away, it was an all-timer, fam. It was an all-timer. It was so good. So now we're getting to see. I can't wait for the promos between them. It's going to be so good. And of course, the biggest main event is going to be between them. So, like I said, the result wasn't surprising. The in-ring was okay. Nothing too special, to be fair. But the last one, the one that I've got so much to talk about, is this one. Between Logan, Javon, Trick, Randy, LA Knight, yeah, and Cody. My thing is, I knew Seth was gonna come back. Okay, let me just put it out there. I kind of knew Seth was gonna come back, especially after what happened in the last masked man thing, where it was just absolute no one. So I knew they're not gonna gas it up. Like, they're not gonna ruin this whole, because I'm happy that the mask thing is gimmick is done. Well, I was fuming every week. I see the Donny come. It got to a point. It was just annoying. It was just annoying. I kind of hear it, by the way. Listen, I'm not upset at at Triple H or WWE for making Logan into the person that he was. It was kind of expected because it was going to be his role. It was going to be Braun. Braun was supposed to be the one pinning everyone, eliminating everyone. That was going to be Braun's thing. And then Brunson, and then now Logan, because the other two got injured. So it's completely out of circumstances. But at the same time, I didn't like the fact that Logan pinned all three of them. I didn't feel like Jovan and Trick got enough minutes, fam, or enough spotlight. I personally think Jovan and Trick is the only reason over the past 3 months, is the only reason why this business is at a good place, especially the SmackDown point of view. Because SmackDown before, we got the same shit, fam. The same shit. It was going to be a Cody thing, coming out, being annoyed, Drew coming out, complaining. It was dead, but them two added a lot, especially with Hayes as well, with my boy Carmelo, fam. My boy, you know what I mean? Him. I think them two deserve to have a lot more spotlight, a lot more minutes, but they didn't, fam. It was just a couple minutes, couple nice little secrets. Even though, let's be real, if we're having a conversation, out of all 6 of them, the one person who got the most pop, by the way, when the theme intro hit, it was Trick. Bro, Trick is, for me, he's an entertainer. For me, he's a superstar already. I don't care if he's been here for a couple months. He's a superstar, fam. He's got everything written all over him. He's got the aura. He's got the charisma. He's got the mic. He's got the in-game needs a little bit, you know what I mean, a little bit working. But other than that, he is ideal. He is ideal. I wanted a lot more minutes from him. Barely got any sort of minutes. Javon, I expect he got a couple minutes, but nothing's crazy. Logan pinning all 3 of them. Okay. Then the ending. Then, by the way, you know how I say, you know what? The MVP, I'm gonna do it. The MVP of this is Raquel. The worst, forget MVP now, the worst performer and the most embarrassing performer was LA Knight. Yeah. Bro, that failed. That he tried to do his usual gimmick, LA Knight, and then do the 1-2 on the bro. He failed it completely. It was so bad, bro. Like man, make fun of Jay for doing it, bro. By the way, LA Knight, he's been trying to do the same thing, the same move, and he flops all the time, fam. It was bad to watch, bad to watch. By the way, then it became after Seth came, of course, no surprise. It became Randy and Cody. Here's me at 2:40, 2:45, the ending, before the ending of this card, here's me. I was hoping, I was pissed already that I'm not trying to see another Cody versus Drew. Please, please, please. Then Drew comes out. Again, no surprise. It was expected. It was predictable. The ending surprised me because I didn't think Randy was going to win it, and I'm so happy that he won it. But then, this morning, before I woke up, after I woke up, and before I recorded this video, I watched the post-game thing, and Nick Aldis is coming out and saying, oh, next week, apparently, I think it's true, next week, you've got Drew and Cody for the championship. So what, if Cody wins it, then what, we're going to see Randy versus Cody in WrestleMania? What is going to happen now? Now it's just predictable. I'm kind of happy it kind of happened, but I'm kind of happy it's happened because I'm not expecting to be Drew versus Randy WrestleMania main event. It's not going to happen. I think it's going to be a freeway between Cody, Randy, and Drew. Maybe they might slap Jacob Fatu in there as well, make it a four-way thing. I think that's the only way because for the next 6 weeks, I think it's going to be either three-way or four-way and then slap Jacob in there. Which, to be fair, a four-way would be kind of cool. But now I question everyone else. Like Trick, what is his situation heading into WrestleMania? Nothing. Maybe him and Carmelo, maybe. Javon has got nothing going into WrestleMania. Like LA Knight, alhamdulillah, I'm not even a fan of him that much. Logan, is it going to be Logan versus Seth? It was supposed to be Braun versus Seth. That was the main event. That was supposed to be that fight which everyone was waiting for. But Logan versus Seth, are you really trying to sell it? Or maybe you're going to do it like a freeway with Austin being in there as well? By the way, the cage was open. The door was open like 15 minutes. Everyone just comes in, fam. It was like a buffet, fam. Everyone come. Why is Austin and even there, fam, in the first place? What, just to look nice? It was dead, fam. Like, the whole situation, the ending, it was so many question marks, but like they find it, the ending is the finish is what I wanted. I wanted Randy to win and not Cody, but let's see. There's a lot of interesting moments, but the one thing which I'm excited for, I think the best fight, I'll give it to this. The most predictable is this. The most surprising is this, and the most question marks is this, because what happens now? Is it going to be a three-way? Is it going to be a four-way? But those are my reaction, my review to the last PPV before WrestleMania. Put down in the comment section what you guys make of it. If you guys are a fan of it and this video as a whole, I know some of you guys don't watch it, so don't worry about it. But if you guys are a fan of wrestling, put down in the comment section what you guys made of it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you soon with another video. Peace.